Okay, guys, so I'm gonna work this question here um, to simplify this here, reduce it to whatever should be simpler value. Now, what law of indices would apply here? So this simply you can think about this law: a to the minus one upon n is the same as I shouldn't say a to the one upon n is the same as a to the root of n, because this is a to the 1. All right, so I'll utilize this law or this rule. So for example, for the 125 to the cube root here, this is like 125 to the 1 power. So I'll just convert this to 125 to the 1/3. This is really 125 to the 1/3. And this here is going to become 64 to the 1. So it's going to be 64 to the 1/6. So the question now is reduced to this times this, right? So let's try to work that now. So if I put 125 to the 1/3 power multiplied by 64 to the 1/6 power, right? We have um, we have reduced this question to this here, right? Uh, Let me try to capture this properly. Um, 125 to the 1/3 power times 64 to the 1/6 power. All right. Okay, so now when we think of 125, we can break this down into 5 multiplied by 125. 5 times this can be broken down into 5 times 25, the 125. This so, and this can further be broken down into 5 times 5. So we have a 5 cube is really 125. So what about 64? This is the same as, you can say, 32 times 2. This is the same as 16 times 2. This is the same as 8 times 2. This is the same as 4 times 2. And this is the same as 2 times 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 64 is the same as 2 to the 6th power. Because you just break it down. So if you multiply 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, 2 twos 4, 4 twos 8, 8 twos 16, 16 twos 32, 32 by 2 is 64. So we have to add the powers of 2. So we have 64 is equivalent to 2 to the 6th power, right? And 125 is equivalent to 5 to the cube. So we can further reduce this problem now to 5 to the cube to the 1/3 times 2 to the 6 to the 1/6. Um, I'm gonna bring this better view. So we reduce the problem to 5 to the cube to the 1 upon 3 times 2 to the 6 to the 1 upon 6. Right? Now, which rule do you think we need to apply here? We need to remember this rule. A to the m to the n is equals to a to the mn. So this here gonna become 5 to the 3 times 1/3 times 2 to the 6 times 1/6. This gonna cancel, this gonna cancel. So we have 5 to the 1 times 2 to the 1 is equals to 10. And that is the solution for the original problem, which was 125 cube root multiplied by 64 to the 6th root. Right? So this was the problem, and this is its solution. All right? That's how you reduce something. Okay? I'll stop here.